A lark and her momster are coming your way. Gonna tell it how it is, so won't you join us today? And we're back.
To the future.
I think we've gone back to the past a little.
Oh, God.
Although.
So back to the past.
Wow, I can't snap with the sweater on. Although. I can't snap
at all.
Although. That was a good one. Although we now have a cat fight between both of our presidents.
It's pretty funny.
I know. It's made me want to watch Mean Girls because so many Mean Girl gifs and videos have come out about the two of them.
Yeah, it's
funny.
ridiculous. It's just so... Anyway, let's talk about something fun.
Water.
Yes, because today...
Water
can't drink
honestly,
today because she's going to a movie in a bit.
And I gotta keep function on my bladder.
She wants to stay in her seat the entire time she's in the movie.
I do.
And not get up during the movie and disrupt people.
Oh, it's not about disrupting people. It's just about the fact that, like, I don't want to have to go see it twice.
The movie.
Right.
Okay. Well, it's also about disrupting people because
okay.
that's not kind. When people are trying to watch a movie and you're going, excuse me, as you're trying to get through the aisle.
I gotta pee, I gotta pee.
I know. But
you know what's great about water?
But
it's versatile.
So
you can drink it, you can bathe in it, you can surf in it, you can swim in it. It's the songs that remind you of the good times. It's the songs that remind you of the best. Sorry, I was making...
You're so bizarre.
I know.
And I wouldn't bathe in the water that you're going to drink.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? I feel like that's even better
just
water.
Gross. But some celebrity...
Oh, you mean like drink the water that you're going to bathe in. I thought you meant
drink the water that you have already bathed in.
Right. There's a celebrity, though, who's selling her bathwater.
Yes, I know. I was about to say that.
Yes. Sydney Sweeney, I think, is what her name is. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. I mean,
I'm not spending a lot of money on somebody else's bathwater.
No. I got my own dirty bathwater. I'm good to use.
You could sell it. Hey, listeners.
No, they would have to know what I looked like first and then like the way I looked because it's like a thing, which I have thought about selling my feet pictures, but I think that still takes a long time for you to make money off of that. But my feet are fantastic.
Well, I would never know because you always wear combat boots.
I know, that's true.
I've tried to encourage you to wear something else, but
no.
You're committed to the apocalyptic.
I sure am. Well, have you seen our two presidents? We don't know what could happen.
Oh God, Anyway.
But yeah, so I'm drinking water. Mom is.
I'm drinking. She's left over from last week.
She's drinking last week's wine, which was good.
Which is it's still bubbly. So that speaks to the wine and the resilience. The resilience of placing a spoon in the bottle when you put it back in the fridge because it was still very bubbly.
Why don't you, I love the way you just so effortlessly tied in the word resilience. Why don't you tell our listeners what we are talking about in regards to resilience today?
Well, we're talking about how
not like awe, but like awe, as in awesome or awe-inspiring, AWE, as opposed to AHHHHHH.
Right.
Yes.
Like, awe.
Or like, I have so much awe and wonder in my life, that kind of thing.
Yes, and wonder.
Yes.
So we're actually stealing this from an article I wrote for the nonprofit.
So are we stealing because you wrote it?
Yes, we're stealing it because I wrote it for work.
Okay.
But it seemed like a very apropos topic.
Sure.
Because right now we have to
find all the awe that's possible to find in this world?
Well, yeah. I mean, I've been quoting Leonard Cohen's.
Yes, every episode recently.
Yes, from Anthem.
Yes.
So I'm finding the light by looking for the awe.
Oh, I like it. Okay.
Yeah. So
that wasn't the quote, but yes.
No.
Finding the light in the cracks by looking for the awe.
Correct.
Yes.
There's a crack in everything.
Yes,
that's how the light
gets in.
Right.
Yes. And sometimes light can bring awe.
Correct.
Like the Northern Lights.
And awe can bring
Light.
Yes. And
Yes.
whatever happened to the Northern Lights last week?
Oh, apparently they're going to happen in July.
Were you off by a month?
No, I wasn't. It's just that northern states would have seen them more than we would have. It wasn't going to show based on the solar whatever.
The solar whatever?
Yeah, the solar whatever.
That's such a meteorologist. That's such a scientific
Thanks, I'm a scientist.
approach.
I'm not a scientist.
Yeah. So anyway, one of the things that I found really fascinating was an article that referred, how many times can I say that?
A lot, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah.
It's scary.
But keep going with that.
Oh, why did I have you?
I find awe in myself.
You're such a goober. I read an article and it spoke to a child development expert and parent educators published piece about how you can raise awe seekers. And it's actually the title of, I think it may be a book.
Oh.
It says, Raising Awe Seekers, How the Science of Wonder Helps Our Kids Thrive.
I believe it.
Yeah. So I thought that would be kind of a cool topic to talk about today. By the way, the child development expert's name is Deborah Farmer Chris with a K, K-R-I-S. And we will post a link to that book in
our show notes.
Yes, whatever that thing is that you do.
Our show notes.
Yes, okay.
I've got that covered.
Yeah, okay. I'm glad you do because I do well just to, keep
show up for some awe in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I got to thinking about some of the things that I remember from you, just observing you as a child.
I feel like I found awe in a lot.
You did. You did. You were very
awesome. Sorry, I'm going to keep going with that.
You were just
so punny.
Yes, you're so punny.
Sorry.
There were so many things that just kind of, your face would light up. And it was so magical watching how you observed and took things in. And I mean, up until you were 13, there was awe every Christmas morning.
Yeah. No, there still is.
Okay.
Listen, there is still awe every Christmas morning.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So that's only if I can get things past you.
That's true. But you've gotten really good. You're really good at it.
I am good at it, yes. So it just, when I was reading this and thinking back to why it's important to identify what sparks curiosity and a sense of wonder in kids actually helps them flourish. So it brings about a greater sense of well-being. It actually promotes kindness and humility, and it can even reduce stress and inflammation.
Say that one part last because you said that really quietly. Stress and?
Inflammation.
It can reduce that?
You can reduce stress.
I actually believe that.
And
I believe that
inflammation.
as an adult, I believe that. Because I think, as we find things with awe and wonder and things that kind of light us up, it helps us to kind of be at ease.
Right. So it can be something as an adult, like taking a walk in nature.
Yeah.
And seeing a beautiful flower grow between the cracks.
Or a gopher. Like I saw the other day. I got really excited about the gopher that I saw.
Or a chipmunk.
Or a chipmunk. That gopher ran real fast, though.
Yeah, I know. For me, I sometimes I can hear the owl hooting outside my window.
Yeah.
And that always makes me feel like, I don't know, like I can go, I smile inside. So there are just things that inspire me. And
I get that. I see that with Luna. Like, I look at her when she finds things that are interesting or fascinating or exciting when we're at the dog park. And I'm like, that brings me joy to know that, like, you're having, you have some sort of joy or some sort of something that has made you excited. I don't know.
Exactly. And I'll never forget that time in New York. That trip to New York when you were 7 was just all awe-inspiring for you.
Oh, yeah.
Watching your face when we went to see Annie on Broadway.
I
Oh my
remember
God. You were just sitting in your chair like this. You all can't see the face that I'm making, but I mean,
it was a very like, oh my goodness, kind of a face. Like if you had a, yeah.
And when we went to the ballet.
Oh gosh, yeah. Well, yeah, after I had broken my nose.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And then when we went to eat after the ballet and
I
we
met the ballerina.
I know. I mean, just these little... The other thing that I remember from that trip was how many times you just
counted dogs
and the awe. Every time you would see a dog in New York City, you'd be like, a dog! A dog!
Bless the people that let me pet their dogs.
You know, it really is about finding what lights us up.
Yeah.
And then we need to really find how to tune back into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's interesting. It's like Broadway for me, I will always love Annie. I will always love certain Broadway musicals. I will always love the magic of the stage and musicals and theater and music in general. I mean, music is my love in general, but, you know, there's something special about certain musicals that just kind of bring back that wonder and that childlike just feeling of, like...
The awe.
It brings back the awe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we know this about my obsession with Wicked, so it's just, you know, it's... Which brings it back to the awe of when I first watched The Wizard of Oz.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I experienced awe that time we were living in that shotgun
Yes, and you
apartment.
heard me sing for the first time.
I heard someone singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and you were only 3. And I'm thinking, where is that coming from? The TV isn't on. Because you sounded so much like Dorothy.
Dorothy.
So I just think it's important for any of us, especially now with everything that's going on, to try to experience the awe, to not get too immersed in the negativity because it's so easy to go to that place of fear
and
anger and frustration.
Yeah.
And
I will say there's a time and a place for that, but it can't be every day.
No.
It really can't.
I don't know that we need to get into extreme amounts of fear and anger. I think that finding that healthy fear.
Well, yeah, healthy fear and healthy anger of like,
good.
You know, the fact that we still have to frickin' fight for some of this shit and our rights as women and, you know,
women
everything.
And LGBTQ and
minorities, immigrants. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God.
This is ridiculous. Yeah.
I mean, we're thinking through still removing how we are going to rephrase things on our website because we can't use the words.
Right, you guys, yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of organizations are going through that.
Yeah.
It's wild.
It's just so bizarre and sad. So sad. So, again,
finding the little moments of joy and awe in the day. I mean, I had one today where it was kind of a weird one because my room was very bright and all of a sudden it got really dark and I looked outside and it was just pouring rain, but it was like very cozy.
Ooh.
And very much like, ooh, the end of my day. And I was kind of I was like, this is very relaxing and this is nice. And that happened so quickly and this is kind of lovely. And like I have the sound of the rain on my window and I love that.
Yeah, or kind of like the last 2 episodes where I've talked about the light.
The light, yes.
And the light.
And the light has been behind you.
Not this time.
Not this time, no. It's quite dark.
Yeah.
This time, yeah. That would be...
It's wonderfully gloomy.
That would be divine and a divine light if it came in, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it was divine before, but...
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we would love to hear from those of you out there about what's awe-inspiring.
Well, I do have a question for you.
Yeah.
So what do you think helped me when I was growing up, when you saw those moments of awe, if I did have times that might have been more challenging as a child where I was stressed or scared or anxious, how do you think those moments of awe helped?
Well, one of the things that I used to try and do was bring you back
Yes.
to those. So when you were,
Yes.
oh, let's think about,
Yes.
oh, let's talk about something that...
Bringing it back to that memory.
Correct.
Of when the awe was first there.
Correct.
Yes.
So that you weren't quite as obsessed with whatever was going on at that moment.
Right, yeah. It's kind of nice. It's almost kind of grounding.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
Yeah. It really is a way to help channel all of the things that help build resilience.
Yeah.
And just seeing that sparkle in someone's eyes when they find something for the first time or see something, or you can still, it's that moment of awareness that there's magic in the world. I know we said that a minute ago, but I think it's important.
You didn't say that. That's great. I love that there's proof that there is magic in the world, and there is.
Yeah, exactly. So we need to inspire more people to find more magic.
Yeah, more awe. Yeah, tell us what is your awe?
Yeah, and we also want to tell you guys that we think y'all are awesome.
That was not planned at all. That really wasn't planned, but that was good timing.
Thank you.
You thank me too, because I helped you with that.
Well, you did.
Yeah, thank us.
You joined.
Y'all should thank us.
Yes.
Because we were awesome too.
Yes.
So humble.
So humble. Humility are us. We should open a store.
I think you're awesome.
Do you?
Yeah.
Not all the time.
No, what's really fun is when you find awe in learning how to do things on your phone. And that's something.
Or on the computer. And that's just so bizarre because I used to be so proficient at all the new technology.
It just keeps coming. I was talking to someone about that today, that it's just new technology keeps coming out and you can't keep up and everything is changing. And I feel like things change every freaking 6 months. So
I think it's faster.
Yeah, it probably is. You're probably right about that. So, and how I'm like, wow, now I can do this with I don't get that awe-inspired by my phone, quite honestly. But there are some things that are kind of cool. Like, oh, look, my dog is now in slow motion because of this. Like, that's pretty cool.
Or we can speed her up.
Yeah.
I
love watching her do stuff in slow motion. The faces she makes.
Yeah. I always find, and I think this is why I love traveling so much.
Oh, yeah.
Because I go places and I am in awe of the culture or the food or the people or the landscape or the energy and...
Yeah.
So,
I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Anyway, well, again, we would love for you guys to share some of your awe-inspiring moments, little things that maybe brought you awe as a child.
Yeah.
Things that continue to bring you awe as an adult, because awesomeness is critical to us being successful and happy in life.
Absolutely. It really is.
Having less inflammation.
Yeah, which is important. I don't know why I said it like that. Important. It was very Moira. Important.
At least it wasn't impotent.
Impotent, yes.
You can tell we're a little goobery today.
It's a Friday. And I'm sober. I'm not saying I'm sober. That sounded really intense. But congrats to everyone out there who is. I just meant I'm sober right now, so if I sound like I'm tipsy, I'm not. I'm just tired.
No, you're just drinking water.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like that even when you don't drink.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
For sure. I'm just glad to hear that, you think I'm awesome, because there's a lot of times you don't.
Oh, no, I love you. I always think you're awesome. And I'm still your child. There's some times where I'm like, oh, Mom, why?
Oh, Mom. Well, there are times when I think, oh, Lark.
Child, I know.
Why? So, anyway, we'll close on that note.
Yes.
And just say thank you guys.
Yeah, we thank you.
Listening and
we appreciate you for being awesome.
Putting up with us.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we hope that you're able to find a little awe and wonder in your day.
Please do. And we're still hoping to have some guests.
Yes.
Yeah. I just need to not be not working 6 days a week.
It's tough. tough. It's
which
tough
is
right
why
now.
we've been a little inconsistent because
we said that in the last episode too.
Yeah, well,
it's tough.
People may have missed the last
that's true,
episode.
and now they're catching up on this episode. Right.
So it's important.
It's impotent.
It's very important that we be repetitive. So yeah, it's wild days for sure. So yeah,
it is.
Okay.
But you know what? We're enjoying it with our good British TV procedurals, our poker face Charlie Cale characters.
Oh, and we're gonna watch Pride and Prejudice because we listened to My Favorite Murder,
and they said it was good.
Yeah, and they said it was amazing. So if Georgia and Karen rate a show or a movie,
we'll watch it.
We will watch it because they have not led us astray yet.
They have not. They've all been great.
Yeah. So anyway,
so that's our plans.
That's our plans. We're gonna go watch that and experience some awe.
Some awe.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Thank you all so much for listening. We hope you have a wonderful day. I just said that. Please remember to rate, review, subscribe, and share. Send us an email. Send us a text if you want. I will be reaching out on Instagram to see what brings you awe, and maybe we'll talk about that in the next couple of episodes.
Oh, and you can email us at larkandmomstr@gmail.com.
Sorry, she's laughing because I'm making fun of the fact that she points at every letter that she says. I used to close my eyes when I said it to try to remember the email address, but she points at every letter that you can't see.
I got it out.
I'm pointing. You did get it out. Yeah, you can email us there.
Okay.
Bye.
But
we hope that you have a great night. Over and out.
You already told them great morning.
Yeah, I did. Mm-hmm. Well, we hope you have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Fuck it. Over and out.
A great life.
Have a great life.
Bye.